Hi everyone, welcome to the next Klara Markova video. You'll have to excuse me if I sound a little bit hyper. I've just had a great big chunk of chocolate and yeah, and full of energy. So we have another set of berries to do. They're slightly different to the berries that we did at the top of the page. Let's have a look. We did sort of blueberries and an orange and a sort of red. So we have got these. So we're going to do a different colour combo, I think would be best. I'm trying to have a look. I'm thinking maybe brown to orange might be a fun one to try. Now we coloured those at the top in two slightly different ways. We'll have a go anyway. Let's just get started and see where it takes us. I'm just grabbing a few pencils that are far away to reach. Okay, so let's start with the burnt umber and do some of the darker detailing. So Klara has again marked on some areas for us. I'm going to start here. I think this would be quite a dark area where they're all touching. There would be quite a bit of shadow in there. And try and decide whether to do the dark bit as she's marked or to leave it. I think I'll leave it. I think I'll do it my way. So I'm just going to fade that up a little bit. Like that. And I'm thinking that maybe this bit might be slightly dipped in and shadowy. So I'm going to do that bit darker on each of these. Now this one isn't going to have a lot of really dark area because it's not overlapping anything, there's no shadow. I'm not going to put any on that one, but I'm going to put a bit here on this one. Just a little bit lighter along the edge, just so that we can then blend it into the next colour. So that's our darkest brown. And then we're going to move on to a slightly lighter shade. This is a slightly more reddy brown as well, the sepia, so it will take us more towards that orange colour that I thought we could head towards. So you can see here that we're getting a bit more orangey, and I'm just extending the colour away from that dark bit. I'm going to put a little around the edge at the top as well. Now for this one we are going to use this colour. Just going to put a bit all the way around. And I'm thinking at the bottom it might be more shaded, shadowy. So I'll put a bit more on there and just fade it up. And then with this one, we'll extend this a little and we'll put a bit more at the bottom, around the top as well. There we go. That we might need to add a bit more of that to sort of blend it into our next colour, but we'll just see how it goes. I'm going to move on to the cinnamon colour, which I think will work well, and I think I'll go over all of it with this just to help it blend in, then start to extend that colour. Still looks a bit brown, doesn't it? I'm hoping that it will look browny orange, but some berries are quite a brownish orange colour, so I think it's fine. Once the next orange we add will be, the next colour we add, sorry, will be a more vibrant orange. So really I hope you can see what I'm doing. I'm just going all the way over and just extending the colour a little bit, quite gently, so we can blend it into our orange. Which orange shade should I use? I think I will go for this one. This is the burnt ochre, but as you can see it's pretty orangey. I think it will just work and add the vibrancy that I'm looking for. You can already see, look at the difference. So I may want to darken up these areas in a bit, but I'll see how it all sits together once I'm done. Now I want it to be a really gentle amount in the middle there, so that it looks like there's a bit of shine. Oops. Out the lines. Oh yeah, never mind. I'm just trying to pull it together a little bit, trying to stop the dark brown looking like it's dirt. I don't think it looks as bad as I'm making out. I'm just going to use my Tombow eraser to just take that down a bit. You can't really erase it perfectly, but I can fade it down a bit. It won't look quite so bad. Oh, I managed to erase the bit on the actual berry there. There we go. Okay, and then we'll do the same on this one to go right over it. Yeah, I'm hoping it isn't going to end up looking too muddy. I think we're just about okay getting away with it looking like shady orange rather than muddy brown. I want to make sure there's a bit of orange down so it doesn't look like it's white, but so that we can still see there's meant to be a little bit of shine on the berries. So the same on this one. Tomorrow we've got a really fun picture. I shouldn't be looking ahead really, but it just caught my eye as I'm going round and round on my berry, lighter and lighter, just a little bit in the middle and then back over and blend it in more. We've got our mushroom house. It's a really pretty one. All the sun shining across the page. If I move you into the sun, I think it might work okay, hopefully. I don't want to stop and shut my blind unless I have to. Oops, but you can see the shadow across the page from the, that's the edge of the window actually. Now we have, I'm thinking about whether to put some more dark brown back on top, but actually I'm going to leave it. I'm going to just sweep it off a bit, but I'm happy. Now we have our leaves. I'm looking at my favourite colours, thinking, should I do them again? Yeah. No. Let's be different. Let's use this one. We were going to use it for a different one and I never did use it, so we used the Terre Verde. And I'll start with that one. I don't know if I say it right, Terre Verde. It's probably French, isn't it? Verde or something. Oh gosh, my terrible French accent. I studied French for 3 years at school. Yeah, when we started our secondary school, we did French right from the beginning. I'm just building up the layers down here near the base of the leaf. I think I need to sharpen this. It's not quite giving me the what I'm looking for. There we go. We started off doing French in first year, as we call it in the UK, the first year of secondary. I'm just gently building up the layers because I want a little bit on the end, but not too much. And I don't really want to necessarily add another colour, so I think that's okay. I just put my elbow in my pencils out. Sorry, bear with me. There we go. So yeah, we started with French, and then in second year we all did German as well as French. We really packed in the lessons. I guess children these days do drama as a sort of standard lesson quite a lot. We didn't do that. We did it once a week in our English lesson, I think. Anyway, so then we picked up German, which I preferred. There were a variety of reasons. I found I liked the teacher better. You know, we all like and dislike certain teachers. I don't dislike is a strong word. You know, like some more than others. And so that helped. And she was actually German, so she obviously knew the language back to front. But she was also a kind teacher, which I liked, you know. She used to say, oh, write out the names of the animals or something in German, you know. And then if you draw them in the margin, draw a few animals, I'll give you an A. Now, I was rubbish at drawing, but it was better than writing German, and I got my A for my drawing. She would write, nice drawing. So she probably thought, pity about the German. But anyway, I did, and then in our third year we did French and German as well. But once we went to fourth year, we could pick. Oh, the sun's gone in. Once we went into fourth year, we picked one or the other, and I picked German. Although we'd studied it for less time, I felt that it suited me better. I preferred it. Though my son says it's quite I'm just messing now, and I feel like I need what's the word I'm looking for? A blending pencil. Right, I'm just going to sharpen my blending pencil and just fiddle with these leaves a little bit more. I just want them to look a little bit smoother. I don't really want to lay down any more colour. And I think I can get a smoother look with the pencil. Oh, we're shedding bits of wood. I shall brush that off in a moment. There, let's have a look. Let's clean that away and have a look. See, that's quite an unusual colour. It's quite a grey green, but I think it's rather pretty. So I'm happy with that. I'm sorry the sun's gone in. Oh, it's coming back out slightly. It's playing with us today, in and out, in and out. But there we go. I think I'm going to have to shut the blind before I do the mushroom house picture, which I am doing next. I'm not sure if it will fit in between the shadow line, so I'm going to have to adjust my lighting before that one. But I'm jumping the gun. We're still doing this one. I hope that was okay. I had fun doing the browns and greens, browns and oranges for the berries. I think they probably look a bit like a bunch of oranges, maybe. But anyway, it doesn't really matter, does it? I hope that was okay for you. I hope that you have a lovely day. Try and do something calming, chilling, have some fun, relax and enjoy yourself, and happy colouring.